Looking forward to 9 races on Polly on Friday, as well as having the apprentice races in the Eastern Cape and catching up with Dean Smith ahead of the time to hear more about his runners. Iced Marmalade will race off a break in race 1, and she'll be joined by Elias Rocket, who's got bottom weight.
It's Iced Marmalade. She enjoyed the time off. She needed it just to fill out and get over her growth spurt. She's grown to a lovely fill and she's looking really well back at home. She's putting up some good work, and off her work, I do feel she must definitely be included. She's got 54 to shoulder. Maiden handicaps, some of these bottom weights do pop up. So she's doing really well. Definitely include her in quartets and everything. Elias Rocket, she's got a light weight. Last time we tried to give her a bit of a chance to try to get her to relax. She didn't enjoy that at all. So she's got a light galloping weight, so she'll be well placed, and I'm expecting some improvement from her.
Barolo is next up, and she'll be lining up in race 2, which is the Breeders' Guineas Plate.
Nate's Barolo, last time as well, she got a bad break and she sat off the field. She did improve. I was expecting improvement. She's got a good draw. She's also got a light galloping type of weight, and she needs to get a good break where she can be placed well in the poly. I do feel if she's sitting handy and in a good spot, she should improve some more for us.
2 runners moving to race 3. Laguna Verde only found 1 better last time out. In general, is holding form well and should be about the action again. Joining him will be French Flame. Now, this chap held form well against Stronger last time out and also looks to be a contender.
Nate, yes, both of them in some good form and both should be included. Laguna, I was very happy with his run last time. He just obviously got beaten by a decent type of sort. He won last week, Buffalo Bill. So very happy with Laguna. He's in a good space. We needed the claim to bring him into the race a bit, so he's got 60.5. Working well back at home, I do expect him to be top 3. French Flame, he's got a good draw, which is probably a disadvantage to him. He's a bit of a thinker, so last time he was in the front and he sort of waited for company to come past him. The company comes past and then he finds his feet again. I would be happy if it was a 12 for that, but today 14, we're going to have to give him a chance. He should finish off, and he's best finishing off like that in a 14. So he's in very good form, have to be included.
Twilight Bay is up next in race 4. Now, she's going to race fresh. She's in steady placed form. If she doesn't need the run, she certainly has earning ability.
Nate, she's coming off, she had a really bad virus, so I do feel she might need this towards the business end. She's doing well back home. I've had enough work into her, and I do feel she should run us an okay race.
Race 5 is up next, and here we will see Speed Racer in action. Now, this chap, it was Dean's hope to get him over 5 furlongs in his next start. He's got the 5 furlongs. He does have a competitive field to take on, but he certainly isn't out of it. Joining him will be Galileo Star. This fellow really put up an impressive poly debut last time out at this level.
Nate's Speed Racer, yes, I've been praying for 1,000 poly for him, and thankfully they changed this to the 1,000 poly. It was 1,000 grass. Doing really well back at home. He's in a good space. If he can get a good break and do what he did last time, I feel he's a huge runner. He's got the claim to bring him in the race. Obviously, he's got the draw advantage as well. Galileo Star, really smart horse. His final workload yesterday was very good, and off that, I do feel he's a huge runner as well. Obviously, he just needs some luck from the draw, but he's also has to be included.
This busy lady behind us is Icecap. She'll be in action in race 6. Now, she's got no weight. She's always about the action, and she should be in the mix again.
Nate's, yes, and her last run, she was draw 8 out of 8. She was off them, she ran on, she came back to herself, so I was very happy with the run. Her work back home's also been quite good, so I'm expecting her to bounce back to a solid form that she had and must definitely be included.
Global State in the next race, which is race 7, is one of 2 runners. Now, he was a very easy winner last time out over track and trip, and will be taking on similar again. He'll be joined by Key News. This fellow is racing fresh, so he might just need the run. We'll hear shortly, but he also ran very well, making his local and poly debut over course and distance last time out.
And it's Key News. He should need the run. He did job quite badly in his near for knee. We were getting him ready for a race, and then unfortunately did it at the track. He's come back all safe and sound, happy with his preps, but he should need the run towards the business end. Global State, I was very happy with this win last time. He impressed me quite a bit, and unfortunately he got a harsh penalty for it. But I think everything went his way, and it was a perfect ride. He's got a good draw, enjoys the mile. Off his solid form that he is in, he has to be included.
And Blackberry Breeze will be last up in race 9. Now, we know the story. He's a horse that ideally would prefer turf, but he's been putting in some good finishes of late on poly and does look the right field for him.
Nate, I was very disappointed with his last run, but then a week later his legs puffed up and he had a snotty nose. So I think scrap that last run. Obviously, he just wasn't 100% in his best. He's had a good freshen up. He's been on some vitamins and he's doing well back at home. I do expect a good run from him.
Must say, do make him one to include in the last of the afternoon.